see. Good morning. My sugar on my tongue. Your body is so sweet. Y'all, welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna wait for some more people to join the live so I can start talking to you guys about Icon Cosmetics and what we have to offer. But I'm gonna wait for some more people to join. If you are joining, welcome. Feel free to say hi. Tell me how your weekend was. You know, it's Monday, new start of the week. Let me know. Feel free to comment if you have any questions for me. Let me know. I'll be able to answer any questions that you guys may have for me. And yeah. Hi, Miami Real Estate. Good morning, girl. How are you? So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more about Icon Cosmetics and some of what we have to offer, what we're about, what we do. If you're just coming in, you're just joining, welcome. I'm gonna wait a little bit more before I start talking to you guys about what we have to offer. Hola, buenos dias. Good morning. Dr. Meridian snatched me. Oh, I'm so glad, boo. Let me know how your results were. What did you get done, please? If you want to know any of our prices, let me know. Feel free to ask me and I'll be able to tell you any of our starting prices that we have. Right now for a BBL, our starting price is $3,500. So 3500. He is the best. Yes, Dr. Meridian is really, really good. If you guys ever want to see any of our doctors' results, we do post them on Instagram. All of our before and after pictures, they are on Instagram. You can even click the little highlight buttons to see each doctor's works at that. I'm 12 days post-op. Girl, I'm glad. What did you get done? Miami Real Estate. But welcome, y'all. I'm here at Icon Cosmetics. We are a plastic surgery center based in Miami. We have 3 locations in Miami. One in Blue Lagoon, one in Doral, which is where I'm currently at, and we have one in Hialeah. We have 9 board certified surgeons, a part of our team. They all have years of experience. Some of them have over 15 years of experience. Some of them are also double board certified. They all are very knowledgeable. They know what they are talking about. They know they have the experience. If you guys ever have any questions for them, they'll be able to answer anything medical related, okay? We have a total of 9 of them. In our Blue Lagoon location, we do have Dr. Meridian, Dr. Garani, the GOAT, Dr. Giselle Garani, his wife, and Dr. Yoon. We have 4 doctors in our Blue Lagoon location. In our Doral location, we have Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter. And in our Hialeah location, we have Dr. Harrell and Dr. Tamer. I'm scheduled for a RD2. Why am I so scared? Don't be scared. Trust me. I already know the nervousness that you're having. Girl, don't be scared. It's gonna go great, literally. Okay? It's gonna go good. Take all the nervousness out your body, because guess what? You're going to be, in the end, you're going to be snatched. Okay, boo? The body will be tea in the end. So that's all that matters. Stop worrying about the surgery. We got y'all. We got you covered, boo, okay? So yeah, those are our doctors in our locations. We have 3 locations, all based in Miami. And yeah, if you have any more questions about any of our doctors, you can go to our Instagram page. We show all of their results on our Instagram page and on our website if you want to learn any more information about each doctor individually. We do have that on our website. It's Icon Cosmetics, and you can research more about all of our doctors. They are board certified. Some of them are double board certified at that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be able to answer them for you guys. So yeah. Yeah, as you can see in the screen behind me, I am showing one of our BBLs by Dr. Garani. He is amazing, literally. The anesthesiologist was incredible, made me feel safe. I'm so glad. I hear a lot about our anesthesiologists and how a lot of people are loving our anesthesiologists because they really are so sweet and so amazing. And I'm glad that they're able to help you guys feel more safe and more secure, especially during surgery. Surgery is very, very scary. So our anesthesists are very, very good, and they are able to help you ease into the process because I know it can be scary, y'all. For which Dr. Marini, yeah. Anyways, behind me is our BBL that Dr. Garani does. That is one of his latest BBLs that he has done. As you can see, he did a really, really, really good job. But today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about the whole process of getting a BBL here done at Icon Cosmetics, what you should and should not do, and just the whole timeline of everything. So first things first, what I want to tell you guys is even if you're not getting a BBL, if you're just looking towards getting any type of plastic surgery procedure done, what I would recommend anybody to do is book a free consultation. We do offer free consultations here at Icon Cosmetics, online and in person. So if you are based in Miami, we do have them in person. If you're not, if you're out the country, you're out the state, out the city, and you cannot travel to Miami for the free consultation in person, we do have them virtually online where you will still be able to talk to a doctor that way. Our consultation is free. What they would do is they will go over your medical history. They'll go over any medications that, oh my God, they'll go over any medications. They'll go over any medications that you may be taking. They'll go over your lifestyle habits, how you eat, your diet, exercise, all of that. You'll be able to share any of your goals and desires for surgery during your initial consultation. They'll be able to give you some advice on what you should do when it comes to surgery. If you should get a tummy tuck, if you should get a BBL or just Lipo 360 or just add J plasma to it, whatever it is, they will be able to, oh my God, they will be able to help you know what you should do. And you'll be able to ask them any medical questions that you may be having during the initial consultation. So yeah, definitely book a free consultation if you just have any questions about plastic surgery in general. It is the best thing that you can do. Literally, it doesn't take long. It's a simple, easy. If you guys ever want to book a free consultation, please let me know, or you can just DM us or on Instagram, on TikTok, or just send us a message or just leave a comment. Or you can click the little yellow icon on the bottom left side of your screen. You can input your information there, and we'll be able to get in contact with you to book an initial consultation. So it's real simple, real easy. I would recommend anybody do it. So make sure y'all get on it, okay? Please, please, please. And please feel free to send any likes, share our live. I would really, 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 really appreciate it, y'all. And if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll be able to answer them for you guys. So yeah, after your initial consultation, what you would do is leave a deposit down. The deposit is $250 and what that really does is secures your spot. Please keep in mind, once you place your deposit, you have up to 2 years to schedule a surgery. So if you place your deposit, no, you do not have to get surgery next month or next week. You have up to 2 years to get that surgery. So you have plenty time. All you're doing with that deposit is securing your spot. So you have a lot of time if you want to save the money up or whatever for your surgery. You have enough time to do that. So that's a tip that I can give you guys. So you're going to place your deposit, and after you place your deposit, we will put you in contact with one of our with one of our surgical coordinators. So what our surgical coordinators will do is they'll be able to give you more information about the whole process of getting your BBL or whatever surgery you are wanting to get. They will prepare you and let you know what you should buy for recovery or what to do after surgery. They're going to give you more information if you are not based in Miami or do not stay in Miami currently and you're traveling here for surgery. They'll give you some more information on how long you should be staying there before and after getting surgery. They'll help you with a lot of information. If you have any questions for them, they'll be able to answer any of your questions. They'll help you. They'll give you some instructions on the whole aftercare is what they'll do, and they will be able to schedule a date for you. That's what your surgical coordinator will be doing. They're like your best friend during the whole process, literally. They're going to be your best friend. They're going to be there throughout the whole time. If you have any questions for them, they'll be there to answer them literally anytime. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to get your surgical coordinator, and they're going to give you more information about the whole process. And the day before surgery for your BBL, what you would do is you will have your pre-op appointment, and that is when you will be able to talk to your surgeon, and they will be able to give you some more information about the process. If you have any questions for them in person, they'll be able to answer your questions for you, and they will give you some more information on preparing for your surgery, and after surgery they'll give you some instructions about that too. Hi Mila, 3 weeks post-op, love the process, everyone was so nice. I'm so glad, girl. What did you get done? Who did you go to? What was your surgeon? Let me know some more information. I'd love to hear more about it. So yeah, during your pre-op appointment, you'll be able to speak to your surgeon. They'll answer any questions that you may be having for them. And then the next day, it will be your surgery day. For a BBL, the surgery is about 2 to 3 hours, but that depends on the person. It depends on the person and how much fat that you have, and it literally depends on the person, but it ranges from about 2 to 3 hours for the surgery. On surgery day is when you will meet with your anesthesiologist. We have a team of qualified anesthesiologists who will be able to ease you into the process of going into surgery. You can ask them any questions about the whole going to sleep part. And Mila, Lipo 360/BBL, Dr. Meraden. Okay, girl, I'm glad. Period. I know the body is tea right now too. Please, Mila, if you can, I would love if you would send us any pictures, any results to our DMs. We would love to see it, please, and it'll help us out. Or leave us a review. We will love, really appreciate to see it. But I'm glad you loved I'm glad you had a good process, and I hope everybody was so nice and so sweet to you. Definitely will. I love my results. Good. Please, thanks, girl. I really appreciate it, boo. I really do. So yeah, on surgery day, you will be able to speak to your anesthesiologist. He or she will take you to surgery. Then during the surgery is 2 to 3 hours. What they do during a BBL is they will liposuction the fat from your stomach and from your waist, and they will put it into your butt and your hips through a process called centrifugation. Is when they spin the fat that they suction out from a cannula, they spin it and they inject it to your booty. So it's all gonna be your fat. If anybody tells you, oh, I'm fat, you're plastic, you're fake, freaking a BBL, no, you're not, boo. Because it's literally all your body. It's all your fat, nothing extra added. It's literally just you. So if somebody ever sit here and tell you, oh, you're fake, you got all this work done, blah blah blah, it's nothing fake, boo. It's nothing fake, okay? Nothing at all, okay? Let them know that, okay? Do all the surgeons at Icon use the ultrasound to inject your fat? I'm actually not sure about that question, but we pretty much have the same process for all of our surgeons. But what I would say is send us a DM so I can get one of our surgical coordinators to answer that question for you. But yeah, if anybody tells you that, guys, please let them know that there's nothing fake in your body. It's all you. All you're doing is switching the spots from where the fat was at, literally. Okay? Simple as that. So that's what will happen during surgery day. After surgery, you will go, we will put you in a recovery room with one of our nurses. We'll be taking care of you and checking your vitals, making sure you are healthy and you are doing good after surgery, the whole time after your surgery. Up until then, that's when our surgeons will be able to discharge you if they feel that you're able to be discharged. So yeah, and once you are discharged, another thing that you must do is make sure that you have a friend or a family member or somebody that you trust that will be able to take you to and from the center, and be there to help you, take care of you, especially those first few days. You might not be able to do everything. You won't be able to do everything by yourself. You will need help, literally. So make sure you have somebody that you trust that will be there with you to help you during this process of recovery, because it is very important and you're not going to be able to do stuff by yourself. So make sure you have somebody, and we will not be able to discharge you if we know that you don't have anybody there coming for you, because guess what, you're not going to be able to drive. We would not allow it. So make sure you have somebody there, or a mode of transportation to take you to and from wherever you're staying at. So yeah, and then after you leave, here is the most important thing that you must do, and the most important part of the whole BBL process is recovery. Recovery and aftercare is literally so important. I can't stress it enough how important recovery is, and making sure that you follow the instructions that your surgical coordinator and your surgeon has gave you before you went into surgery, because your recovery and how you take care of yourself after surgery will overall determine your results, literally. It's only so much that the surgeon can do, but if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of your body and making sure that you're doing what is right, then you will not get the results that you wanted. Okay, so make sure you are taking care of your body. I have a couple of steps of what you should and should not do after getting a BBL. The first thing I will say, definitely make sure you listen to the instructions that the surgeon gave you. Another thing, do not miss your post-op appointment. Your doctor needs to be able to see you after surgery to make sure that your body is healing correctly. So please do not make sure you miss your post-op appointment. Please do not miss it. I know some people feel like it's not needed, but trust me when I tell you it is definitely needed, and don't miss it, literally. Another thing, do not apply any pressure to your butt. Make sure you are using your BBL pillow. It is a specific pillow that you use, so you're taking off the pressure off your butt when you are sitting down and putting it on your thighs and your back instead. So make sure you use your BBL pillow whenever you are trying to sit down or lay down on your butt. Literally, please use your BBL pillow. Another thing, make sure you are wearing your compression garment or your faja, whichever you want to call it, as much as possible, literally 24/7. The only time you should be taking it off during those first 6 weeks is to shower. So make sure you are using your faja every day, 24/7. Make sure you are eating healthy. Make sure you're eating some good protein-rich foods. Make sure you are staying hydrated. Make sure you have enough electrolytes in your body. Please do not smoke or drink before or after surgery, especially smoking. Please do not smoke. Do not smoke. We do not need any nicotine, none of that in your body during surgery. That's the worst thing that you could do, literally. Drinking, I would say wait at least like a week or two after your surgery before you start drinking, but I just wouldn't recommend it at all, because that will like not be good for your whole healing process. So do not smoke or drink. Make sure you are doing regular exercising, like just walking or running, not running, but walking at least 10 to 15 minutes, an hour after your surgery, because it is really good to keep your blood circulating through your body, help you recover faster. So make sure you're doing some walking. Do not do any heavy lifting. Do not start weight training or do any hard like exercising until about 2 months after your surgery. If you are working, make sure you take at least a week or two off, depending on your job, the type of job that you have. Please take at least a week or two off of work before you start returning to work. If you have like a desk job, I would say wait like a week. But if you have something that requires a lot of physical labor, please wait at least 2 weeks before you return to work, because you're already having so much stress in your body. You do not want to put even more stress on your body after that. Okay, so wait till you go back to work. If you want to know like a specific time, talk to your doctor about talk to your surgeon about it, and they'll be able to tell you how long you should wait after surgery. And guys, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel free to leave them down for me. I'll be able to answer them for you guys. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you should do after recovering from a BBL. If you can see the screen behind me, I do have a before and after pic of one of our BBLs that Dr. Garani, the GOAT, did not too long ago. So yeah, if you want to see any more results or any more before and after or during pictures, we do post everything on our Instagram, because TikTok, we don't post them much on TikTok because TikTok be a little iffy with the restrictions. So we do post everything on our TikTok. On our Instagram. So check out our Instagram. It is Icon Cosmetics, and you'll be able to see everything on there, literally. So yeah, that's what you should do after a BBL. I had somebody ask me also, should I get which implant for a breast augmentation is better, saline or silicone? What I would say is it all depends on the person. It all depends on what results you are looking for. So if you don't know what saline or silicone is, saline implants are is like a liquid base. So what it is, it has sterile salt water inside, or saline if you want to call it, and it has a silicone outer shell around it. And with the saline implant, it provides a rounder, more higher protruding like look. So if you wanted something that's more like out there, like, yeah, these my titties, you feel me, then I would definitely go with saline. The only thing with saline is you do have to change them you do have to change the implant every 10 to 12 years. So every 10 to 12 years, you have to make sure you are changing your implant. Okay. And I know people have a lot of questions about, what happens if the saline implant ruptures? What's going to happen to me? Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be bad for my health, blah, blah, blah. What I would tell you is that literally nothing is going to happen to you. You're not going to die from your saline implant rupturing. Literally, all I told you before, it is sterile salt water. So if your implant does rupture, your body will literally just absorb it all. Your body will absorb it. Nothing will happen to you. All you should do is literally just get the implant taken out after. And if you want to put in a new one, if you want to put a silicone implant in, cool, go and do that. But nothing's gonna happen to you if your saline implant ruptures. So yeah, so if you do want a more rounder look, I would definitely go with a saline implant. But if you want something more natural, I would go with a silicone implant. What I have right here is a silicone implant that I can show you guys right now. What it is, it's like a gummy bear type of texture. It is completely silicone gel inside of it, inside and out. And it has more of a natural look. It mimics more like breast tissue. As you can see, it doesn't like stay completely round like a saline implant does. So if you want something more natural, I would definitely go with a silicone implant. You do not have to change these, so that is really good. You do not have to change these every 10 to 12 years. But what I would say is make sure you get a checkup or exam done every here and there, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong, or making sure that there's no issues, literally. So make sure you get a checkup every here and there, every couple years or so, and you'll be fine. But you don't have to change those. So if you want something more round and more out there, more higher profile, I would say go with a saline. If you want something more natural looking, go with a silicone implant. Yeah. And the whole process of getting a breast augmentation, to me, I feel like it's pretty simple, literally. The first week, you will be like swelling and feeling some discomfort after that first week, but your doctor will be able to prescribe you some pain medications to help with that. And after a week, you'll be able to walk, to sit, and to return to work after a week of your breast augmentation. But one thing I would say is make sure you avoid a lot of sudden movements. Make sure you are avoiding heavy lifting, doing weight training, any hard exercising. Do not do that. Avoid stretching. And another thing that people love to do, don't go to that beach. Do not wear that bikini. Don't wear that two-piece. Don't wear that little sports bra. Make sure you are covering your incision site right after surgery because that will leave a lot of scarring, and people do not want to see those scars. I know you do not want to see a scar if you're getting your breast augmentation done. So please make sure you are covering your incision site so you do not have really bad scarring, because that can potentially happen if you are exposing your incision site to direct sunlight. So please wait at least 2-3 weeks before you decide to go to that gym. Before you decide to go to the beach or do anything outdoorsy where your incision site will show. So definitely keep that in mind when you are getting a breast augmentation. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be able to answer them for you guys. If you guys just want to say hi, what's up? I'm here. Let me know how y'all mornings is going. I know it's about almost lunchtime for people. I'm glad you are on here. Please feel free to leave any likes, any hearts for me. I would love them. I really appreciate them, y'all. So yeah. Another thing somebody has asked me before is, can I do more than one procedure at once? And I would say yes. That is actually pretty common for people to do multiple procedures at once. Like if you want to get your breast done and a tummy tuck, or a BBL and a breast augmentation or a breast lift or whatever, it is very much possible. The only thing I will say is make sure you consult with one of our surgeons. Please book that free consultation so you can speak to a surgeon, and we'll be able to let you know if you should or should not get that combination procedure done. Because it all depends on the person. It all depends on your medical history. If you had any prior surgeries before that may interfere, or just making sure that you're overall healthy before they can clear you to have multiple procedures done at once. You must have a clean bill of health if you are looking towards getting a combination procedure. So please keep that in mind if you were asking. And another thing, please be aware that the recovery for a combination procedure will be more uncomfortable and will be a little harder because you are getting more done to your body. You are putting more stress on your body at once. So recovery will be a little bit more tricky if you are getting a combination procedure, but it is possible. But I would say just consult with a doctor, talk to one of our surgeons, and they'll be able to let you know if you should or should not get that combination procedure done. But we do them a lot. We do a lot of mommy makeovers. We do a lot of BBLs and breast lifts / breast augmentations here. So it is very much possible. So definitely get on that if you are interested. Please feel free to leave us a DM, send us a message, get in contact with us, and we'll be able to assist you, okay? And Somebody asked me, how do you recover smoothly after a liposuction? What I would say is pretty much almost the same as recovering from a BBL, literally, but there is like a lot of recovery tips that I can give you guys if you guys want to know more about just recovering from a liposuction. Do I have a lipo here? No, I don't. Oh well. But yeah. To recover for a liposuction, the first thing I would tell you is to make sure you're wearing your faja or your compression garment 24/7, except when you are showering. Please keep that faja on as much as you can. Even weeks after your surgery, please try to keep that faja on. It will benefit you greatly and substantially. And try to swap out the liner that's inside daily. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure you are decreasing your salt intake. Do not eat a lot of salty foods or a lot of stuff that has sodium in it. Make sure you are eating lots of protein. Make sure you're not smoking or drinking. Some foods that will, if you are looking to find out more foods that will help you if you are trying to get a Lipo 360, I would say definitely protein-rich foods like grilled chicken or salmon or yogurt or, I don't know, eggs, steak. Those are some good options that you can go for if you are looking for, if you are getting a Lipo 360 or a BBL, literally anything. Definitely eat a lot of protein-rich foods. Some anti-inflammatory foods will be good too, such as avocado, turmeric, berries. Those are really good options that you could use if you are getting your surgery done. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Some ways to stay hydrated other than just regular water: put some lemon in your water, some avocado water, Pedialyte. You know what Pedialyte is? It's really good for you. You can take that also. What it does is staying hydrated really does it helps flush all those toxins out of your body, keep your skin glowing, especially after surgery. It's really good. Okay, the anti-inflammatory foods will be really good for you because it helps with the swelling. You'll be swelling less and it'll help you recover faster. That and the protein-rich foods, they will really help you recover faster. Please make sure you avoid eating a lot of processed foods. Please do not eat no fast food, no McDonald's, none of that stuff. It's not good for you. If you do that, you will be bloating a lot. So make sure you're avoiding eating processed foods. It'll prevent the bloating and water retention. So yeah, those are some tips that I can give you when it comes to dieting, because I feel like a lot of people don't really care about dieting after surgery, but it is very important what you put in your body when you're going through surgery. So make sure you take care of your body inside and out. Okay. Another thing to recover more smoothly after a liposuction is to start doing your lymphatic drainage massages. It is really, I can't stress this enough how important it is to get those lymphatic massages done, boo. Okay, I would say to get them done at least 1 to 2 weeks for those first few months after your surgery. What it is really is a gentle massage that helps your body flush out any toxins that you may be having and any fluids out your body by just pushing them through your lymphatic system, and where you can be able to like take them out through, if you want, by using the bathroom or whatever. But it is really good. It helps eliminate a lot of toxins in your body and a lot of fluids, because a lot of fluid buildup can happen after surgery. And what it does is it helps so fibrosis does not form in your body after you're getting Lipo 360, because that does happen a lot when people do not take care of their body when they're not getting those massages done. So getting those massages will really help prevent any fibrosis that you may be having in your body. If you don't know what fibrosis is, it is a collection of fluid that solidifies in your body. So please get your lymphatic massages done, y'all. What it does, it helps reduce swelling in your body, any puffiness that you may be having in your body. It improves circulation. It boosts your immunity, and it helps release stress. So make sure you guys are getting your lymphatic massages. The earlier you get them, the better. If you could get them like 2-3 days after your surgery, I would love for you guys to do that instead of waiting 2 weeks after. The better, the sooner you get them, the earlier you get them, the better your results will look, honestly. So definitely make sure you're getting your lymphatic massages after you get liposuction. Make sure you're keeping your incisions clean and dry. Try to change the pads if needed, and make sure you're walking after surgery. A lot of people feel like they need to stay in bed rest after surgery, which is not true. That is actually the worst thing that you could do after you're getting any type of plastic surgery procedure done. Please do not bed rest yourself. The doctor will not bed rest you, so don't do it to yourself, boo, okay? Make sure you are walking at least 5 to 10 minutes every hour after your surgery, because it really helps with your results in healing, because you do not want to just be sitting there. Your body needs to be able to move. The blood needs to be able to flow through your body, and it's just gonna benefit you greatly. So make sure you're walking after surgery. I'm not saying do any hard activities, any rough exercising. Just try to walk at least 5 to 10 minutes an hour. That would be really, really good after your surgery. And the last tip I can give you after liposuction to help you recover smoothly, please, y'all, be patient. The results will come. I know it might take some time before the swelling may go down, or you might be discouraged because you see some bruising, but it's surgery. Obviously, you're gonna see some little bruising. But please be patient, y'all. Your results will come in time. Do not rush the process, because everything will come together in the end, literally. So be patient, y'all. Your results will come. You'll look T just like her, okay? And yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Feel free to leave them down. I'll be able to answer. I don't really want to be sitting here talking to myself the whole time. So I really appreciate if you guys can ask me any questions, please. And thank you, okay? Another thing people be asking me is, do I have to have a certain BMI in order to get plastic surgery? Or my BMI is too high, or my BMI is too low, will I be able to get plastic surgery? And what I will tell you is, your BMI does not necessarily matter when it comes to getting surgery. It all depends on where, like if you're getting a BBL or like 360 or tummy tuck, whatever, it all depends on where the fat is distributed in your body, literally. It does not depend on what your BMI actually is, because somebody may have a higher BMI and still be healthy, still be considered healthy, because the BMI, it's literally the amount of fat relative to your weight and your height. So literally, it all depends on the person. It all depends on how healthy you are, not what your BMI is, okay? So if you have any questions about, if I have a certain BMI, will I be able to get surgery? It literally all depends on the person. What I would say is schedule a free consultation that we have in person or virtually, where you can speak to one of our doctors, and they'll be able to tell you if you should or should not get surgery, okay? So yeah, it literally all depends on where your fat is distributed, not what your actual BMI is, okay, y'all? So that's a tip for y'all to know, because I know a lot of people ask me that question all the time. So yeah. Did I put that on chin lipo? Oh yeah, let me start talking y'all a little bit more about our chin lipo procedure that we have here at Icon Cosmetics. It is slowly starting to be a really popular procedure here done at Icon Cosmetics. It is very cheap, like really, 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 really cheap, y'all. So I would definitely consider getting it. What it really does, it reduces it. I mean, what the surgeon will be doing is they'll be removing any of the fat under your neck. So if you have that double chin, boo, it'll be gone, okay? The surgeon will take care of that double chin, and they're just gonna remove the fat out of your neck by creating a small incision. They insert a little cannula inside that incision and suction the fat out. Literally, it's almost kind of like Lipo 360. I mean, liposuction in general. You just take a cannula, suction the fat out. It's a really smooth, easy process. The healing is not that long, literally. And they only use local. Here at Icon Cosmetics, we use local anesthesia for our chin lipo procedures, so you will not be going under and going to sleep for surgery, which is really good. It's a pretty fast procedure too at that, because it's pretty simple. We use local anesthesia, so with local anesthesia, all they will be doing is numbing that area and performing the procedure that way instead of making you fall asleep. So that's really good. After surgery, all you have to do is wear a compression band, or they'll put a little chin strap on you, so to support the area after surgery. The healing process is pretty simple, pretty fast, so it's a really good thing that you can do for cheap. If you guys ever have any questions about how much any of our procedures cost, I do have a lot of our starting prices here where I'll be able to tell you guys anything. So leave them down in the comments if you want to know what our starting prices for our procedures are. Okay, our BBL starting prices right now is $3,500. I know that's the main one y'all want to talk about, so that one is $3,500. If you guys have any questions about money in general and financing, we do have a financial plan here at Icon Cosmetics. It is with Care Credit. So with this plan, it is 0% interest for the first 12 months or the first year of that plan. And what you do is you're paying it weekly instead of paying the full total all at once. So if you're not able to save up the money for your surgery and you want to get it done as soon as possible, we do have financial plans available that you could use. Feel free to send us a DM and we'll be able to give you some more information on that. So yeah, I would definitely consider looking into one of our financial plans if you were considering getting surgery, y'all. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'll be able to answer them, y'all. I hate talking to myself, but yeah. So yeah, we do have our financial plans. Another thing, people ask me, oh, do I have to have a certain credit score in order to get this, in order to use one of our financial plans? And the answer is no, y'all. Just leave us a DM. We'll be able to give you some more information on that. But I'm telling you, it's really easy, really simple. It's not much to it, okay, literally. So definitely try to get in touch with us. You can click the bottom left side of your screen. There is a little yellow icon there that you can click, and you can input your information there, and we'll be able to give y'all some more, and we'll be able to answer you with it. We'll be able to answer any of the questions that you're having. Or if you want to schedule a free consultation, please feel free to do that also. Our consultations are in person and virtually. So if you're not based in Miami like us, you don't live in Miami, you don't live in the United States in general, we'll be able to still give you a consultation virtually. During the virtual consultation, I know you're like, oh, how the doctor gonna be able to see me if it's virtual or whatever. You can just send any pictures, any videos, or through the screen, literally. Our doctors, they're really smart, they're really knowledgeable. By just looking at you for 2 seconds, they'll be able to tell you what you should and should not do, okay? Literally. They're very, very, very smart. So definitely book that free consultation. If you have any questions for us, we'll be able to answer any questions you have that way. So yeah, welcome on the live, y'all. I hope y'all are good at having a good day. Mine's been okay. You know, it's Monday, y'all. But yeah, if you have had any surgery with us, please feel free to comment any surgery that you have with us. Let us know who you which doctor you went with and how the process was. I would love to hear more about it, literally. In the back, I do have I am putting up a couple of our procedures that we have done. BBL, breast augmentation. I'm about to just put them up randomly. But here are some before and after pictures of some of our procedures that we have done. If you want to see more information, or you want to see more before and after pictures, or sometimes on our Instagram we do also have the surgeons answer some common questions that people might have on our Instagram too. So please check out our Instagram. We post all of our pictures on there, all of our before and after pictures, any of our deals, because we have some deals coming soon, real soon, okay, y'all? So all of our deals will be posted on our Instagram. Our Instagram is literally going to be the first ones to know any deals that we are having. So please follow our Instagram. It is Icon Cosmetics. We show literally everything, because TikTok is a little iffy with the restrictions. So definitely go to our Instagram our Instagram if you want to see more about us, okay? But yeah, so yeah, y'all. We have 3 locations in Miami. All of our locations are fairly close to the airport. Like our Blue Lagoon location is literally down the street, less than 10 minutes away from the airport. This location I'm at right now is about 15 minutes from the airport. I'm at the Doral location right now. It's about 15 minutes from the airport. It's really close, very convenient for those that are traveling out of state. So yeah, we got y'all covered. If you want some more information on transportation or recovery or whatever, let us know. Leave us a DM. Any questions you have, we'll be able to answer them. We answer fairly quick about any questions people have for us. So yeah, leave us a DM or click the bottom left side of your screen. There's going to be a little yellow icon there that you can input your information there, and we'll be able to get in contact with you. If you have any questions or you want to schedule a surgery or schedule a free consultation, we got you, boo. Okay. I know somebody asked me before, what should I do if should I get a BBL or Lipo 360? That's a really common question that people ask me. What I would say is, if you just want to get your butt, you want the bigger booty or the bigger booty, bigger hips, whatever, I would say get a BBL. But if you just want to get slimmer waist or whatever, just more like a regular hourglass shape, I would say a Lipo 360, but it's all up to you guys. Another thing is, people feel like they want to get a BBL because the liposuction is not going to snatch them as much as they want, but that's actually incorrect. With liposuction, we do offer J plasma, and what the J plasma does, it retracts up to 60% more fat than just liposuction alone. So if you were to add J plasma onto your liposuction procedure, you will get the same results, almost the same results as a BBL, literally. So that's another option that you guys can consider. What J plasma does, it radiates heat waves, which allows your skin to stick to your muscle, so it looks tighter. So the overall appearance is tighter, and it just gives off the same effect as if you were to get a BBL, okay? So that's another option you guys can consider if you don't want to go with a full BBL procedure. We do offer J plasma here at Icon Cosmetics. Another thing that we do offer is a procedure for the men. If the men are looking towards getting Lipo 360 or liposuction in general, we do offer that for men. Obviously, plastic surgery is not for women only. Men are allowed to get plastic surgery too. At that, we do have Dr. Fisher also does Microscope 360, and what that entails is Lipo 360 plus ab edging. So he'll give you that 6-pack for the men too. Just makes you look like you've been in the gym for 5 years when really you haven't. Really, you just went to Icon Cosmetics, okay? So we got that for the men if you were interested in finding something for men. We also do vaginal procedures too, like a labiaplasty. Dr. Giselle Garani, she does a lot of our female procedures. If you have more questions about that, feel free to leave us a DM about them. They're pretty simple, pretty quick, pretty cheap, honestly, I feel like. And we do that. If you have any questions about preparing for a Lipo 360, or preparing for a BBL, let me know. I'll be able to answer them for you guys. Another thing people ask me is what to expect when you're getting a tummy tuck, and the whole process of getting a tummy tuck. It's pretty much like any surgical procedure, in my opinion, but there are certain things that you should and should not do if you are considering getting a tummy tuck, y'all. And behind me, I do have a video of one of our tummy tuck procedure that Dr. Garani, Dr. G, the GOAT, has done before. We do have some more pictures, some more results on our Instagram, so you can check that out too, y'all. Or on our website, we do have before and afters on our website too. So, and we do give a lot on our website. I feel like not too many people really cares to look at our website, but I feel like our website has literally everything that I'm talking about right now. So y'all, it literally says everything on there. Okay, if you have any type of any questions about getting a BBL, a Lipo 360, any of our procedures that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetics, we have all the information that you may need. Any common questions that people have about certain procedures that we offer here at Icon Cosmetics, our website literally shows everything that you might need, that you might ask, literally, about any procedure. Just like a tummy tuck, we show all the types of tummy tucks you can get. Breast augmentation, breast lifts, we show all the type of breast lifts that you can get. Like everything, we'll go in depth about it on our website. So definitely check out our website, and it'll show you everything that you'll need to know. And we'll give you more information about our doctors, about Icon Cosmetics as a center as a whole. So yeah, check out our website, y'all. Very important, y'all. Cannot stress it enough. Back to what I was saying, what should you expect when you're getting a tummy tuck? Definitely during that free consultation, like I told y'all before, virtually and in person, y'all. Keep that in mind, virtually and in person, and it's free. Free consultation. DM us, okay? DM us. During that free consultation, like I said, the doctor will go over any medical history, any prior surgeries, any medical facts, any medications that you may be taking. They'll go over everything, any of your goals, and the doctor will examine your stomach, see how much fat that you have, how much excess fat that you have, and through that they will determine if you need a full tummy tuck or just a half tummy tuck. It literally all depends on how much fat that you have, and that's what the doctor will be able to determine during that free consultation. Okay. Before you are getting your surgery, you go through with it. Make sure you are not smoking or drinking during that surgery. Make sure you stop any medications that may affect surgery in general, like if you're taking any blood thinners, make sure you're trying to stop that, and try to stop any medication that will increase your bleeding risk, literally in general. So definitely do that. Stop smoking, drinking. Make sure you arrange for a caregiver to be able to take you to and from the facility to help you recover everything. What the surgeon will do during that surgery is literally they're going to make an incision along your bikini area, your bikini line. They're just going to make a little incision there, and they're going to take out all the excess fat on your stomach, pull it down. Okay, they're gonna pull it down, sew it. If they need to repair your belly button, or make you a new belly button, they'll do that. Just like she has, they repair her whole belly button, do the whole thing, and yeah, they'll remove any excess fat. They'll restore any muscle. They'll repair and restore any muscles that you have that needs to be repaired or restored. And yeah, and what they'll do, they will place a little drain on in your like how she has them on the sides. They'll place the drain there to remove any buildup of fluids. That I actually have a drain here too to show you guys. These are the drains. You're gonna place a little drain there, so any excess fluid, it'll be put in here through the drain to help you. So yeah, to help remove any fluid buildup. They remove it after like a week or two after your surgery, so you're not gonna have the drain on for that long. But but the doctor will put it on you to help remove any fluids after getting a tummy tuck. One thing to make sure you're doing is make sure you're not applying too much pressure. Actually, make sure you're not applying any pressure to your abdomen after you're getting a tummy tuck. If you are trying to lay down, or sit down, make sure you're sitting down on your back, not on your stomach. Make sure you're not laying down on your back, not on your stomach. When you're laying down, laying on your back, make sure your thighs are elevated. And yeah, that's the best thing you could do, literally. Make sure you are protecting the incision site. Do not go to the beach. Make sure you're not in direct sunlight. Make sure you're not under direct sunlight after you're getting your tummy tuck procedure, because that will affect the scarring, and you will be able to see that the scar more, and it won't heal as properly as you may want it to be. So definitely make sure you are protecting your incision site. Make sure it's clean, make sure it's dry. After you're getting surgery, do not expose it to direct sun. Protecting your incision site, make sure it's clean, make sure it's dry. After you're getting surgery, do not expose it to direct sunlight. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. That is so weird. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but yeah, make sure you do not expose your incision site to. Y'all just give me signs. Make sure you're not exposing your incision site to direct sunlight. After about 6 weeks, you should be able to return to work and do any of those regular activities that you had before. And yeah, that's really all that you can really expect after getting a tummy tuck. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'm actually gonna get off of here really soon, in like a minute or so. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll be able to answer them for you guys. Please feel free to send us any DMs that you may have. You can also click the bottom left side of your screen. There's like a little yellow icon with an arrow on it. You can click it, put your information, and we'll be able to get in contact with you if you are wanting to schedule a free consultation with us, or you just have any questions that you want us to answer. We'll be able to do so. But yeah, send us a DM, follow us on Instagram, check out our Instagram page if you want to see more results like these. If you want to see more results like these, please feel free to check out our Instagram page, y'all. We show everything on there. We have a lot of information on there that you can check out. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all are having a good rest of y'all day. I'm gonna be back on here a little later, so if you guys have any questions, get them ready for me, y'all. I'll be here to answer them for y'all. And yeah, bye, y'all.